Rough Night is the R-rated comedy from Broad City writers Lucia Aniello and Paul W. Downs. Directed by Aniello, the film stars Scarlett Johansson, Jillian Bell, Zoe Kravitz, Alana Glazer, and Kate McKinnon, a comic dream team, as a group gathering for a bachelorette party in Miami. When the night ends with a dead stripper on their hands, they have to navigate a pretty ridiculous road to cover up their mistake and escape the situation unscathed. Now, this isn't quite original. This is essentially Very Bad Things meets Bachelorette. If you're familiar with those two films, that's essentially what you're getting with Rough Night. Now, when I first heard of it, I was pretty excited because I'm a big Broad City fan, so I thought immediately I was going to be very interested in this film. But once I saw the trailers, I have to say I was underwhelmed. I really just didn't think they looked that funny. I knew I'd see it anyway, but I just really wasn't honestly hooked. Now, the best thing I can say is that they save all of the good parts for the actual viewing experience. In fact, most of the dumb parts are in the trailer, and they save all the good stuff for the movie. So thank you, Sony, because normally you guys suck with that sort of thing, but this time you did good. So for the film, we have Scarlett Johansson plays Jess. She is now running for office. She's growing up and becoming boring and lame and just isn't so much into the party scene that she was in when she forged the bond that she has with her good friends. But Jillian Bell, her best friend, the annoying best friend, but she makes it work as an actress, she wants to plan the best bachelorette party for her, make sure everyone knows she's the best friend that she can have. She's that person. So along come Glazer and Kravitz that play former lovers that were part of their friend group, and they are joined by McKinnon's Pippa, the Australian friend from Jess's semester abroad. They all gather to have fun, and once they're done snorting cocaine and downing shots, they end up ordering a stripper, and as you know, boom, 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 he ends up dead. They gotta figure out what to do with him, right? Of course, again, not so much original, but we have such great talent here that it seems like the execution should be flawless no matter what. Now, I have to say, McKinnon was absolutely hilarious in this film. A lot of times on SNL, Ghostbusters, too crazy, too eccentric, doesn't exactly work for me, I won't lie, although I think she is probably one of the funniest people in entertainment right now. This is the film where she truly shines. I mean, most of the times that I've found myself laughing out loud was because of her line delivery. Glazer, I thought she might be maybe the most unknown to some people if you don't watch Broad City, but again, I'm a huge fan, and I thought she was great, just even watching her as an actress in this film. I thought she was good. Zoe Kravitz just keeps doing one good thing after another. Here she is again with balancing dramatic scenes with hilarious comedic scenes, all the same. And then Jillian Bell, like I said, she has an annoying character, but she makes it work. And then Scarlett Johansson is Scarlett fucking Johansson. Now, I will say that this film does build towards a better climax than I was expecting. There was more going on, I guess you could say, like behind the scenes than I thought, and I did enjoy that. However, we really kind of wait until the third act for that to happen, as well as add some emotional weight to our characters, and we really spend the second half of the film, after the setup is over, just kind of getting into these situations where the women end up right back where they started, and it just feels like the film is really only spinning its wheels and killing runtime, as opposed to taking advantage of some good opportunities for some really good laughs. And that was a little disappointing for me. When we cut to Paul W. Downs' character, who is the fiance of Jess, who is this lame guy at having this lame bachelor party with these dudes at a wine tasting, that was where the film really felt funny to me. I mean, when we cut to those scenes, it becomes really hilarious. And about halfway through the film, the character decides to book it to Miami to figure out why his fiance isn't answering her phone. She's busy disposing of a dead body, and see what's going on. We continuously cut to him as he's road tripping his way there, and I thought, oh god, this is going to be so dumb, like, this guy. And all of those scenes were really the ones that were quite engaging. And I have to say, that's just what sucks about this film, is that I'm talking about it days later, and what stuck with me was the scenes with the man, with the lame boyfriend, in the movie with all the funny chicks. I remember the lame boyfriend. Now, go Paul W. Downs for being a scene stealer, but also the rest of the movie just doesn't exactly interest me all that much. To be honest, I really wouldn't want to see it again if I had to. I maybe would with some friends if they really wanted to, but honestly, I just thought that Rough Night was pretty run-of-the-mill and just so-so at the end of the day. Now I'm going to give Rough Night a 2 out of 5. I definitely suggest if this is a movie that you want to do a girls' night out with, definitely go out to dinner, have some drinks, and then see this film. I wish I saw this film after drinks, that would have been smarter. But it's definitely not a bad film. I don't want to make it sound like it's bad. I just thought I would be immediately biased towards it and like it no matter what. I mean, I could pop in Bridesmaids or Bad Moms any day of the week and be fine. Rough Night, like I said, just so-so. Really wouldn't care to see it again. However, I do think all the talent involved is incredible and can't wait to see what they have next. But, again, thank you as always for watching. Greatly appreciate it. And if you like this, feel free to click subscribe and check out for any future reviews.